What's going on, guys? It's Alex back with another video. So today I'm doing another challenge video in Forza Horizon 3. So one of my subscribers sent in an awesome idea. So this challenge is very simple. I spin the wheel one time and I'm going to get a car. Hopefully I'll get a car. Either way, I'm going to spin until I get a car, and then I have to make a drift build on the first car I get. No exceptions. So we're going to hop right into it. So let's do this wheel spin. I'm going to buy it. Please give me something good. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind that Mini Cooper. I don't have that Horizon Edition car. Okay, $5,000. So I'm going to have to spin again. Let's see, collect prize and spin again. SL65. I wouldn't mind that. I'll drift that. Okay. So, that's not too bad. So, I got a Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG Black Series. This is actually one of my favorite Mercedes. It looks like it has a wide body kit. There was like a dentist who owned one right where I used to live, so I got to see that in the parking lot a lot. So, we're going to bring this into the garage, and we're going to see if we can make a drift build out of it. Alright guys, so we are in the garage, and looking over the stats, this car is actually a beast. So, it shouldn't be too hard. Power is already 661 horsepower, so we have a lot of power and a hell of a lot of torque. So I don't really know how many power upgrades I'm going to do. 4,200 pounds, definitely going to want to strip some of that. It's pretty even weight and displacement's not too bad. Rear wheel drive. So power is not going to be that much of an issue. We don't have to do any drivetrain swaps or anything. So I don't know how much change I'm going to be able to do. So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring it over to a drift zone. We're going to kind of get a feel for how the car is stock, see what I want to do to it, and then we'll bring it back to the shop, do some upgrades, do some tuning, and we'll see how good we can make it. Alright guys, so we arrived at the drift zone. So driving it over here, I noticed a few things, trying to e-brake. This car does something really weird where if you e-brake at all, it'll cut the power. So that makes it very, very difficult to drift because you're trying to go through a corner and you have no acceleration. So obviously stock, I wasn't expecting too much from this car, but there's a lot of traction and it does, okay, alright. There's a lot of traction and it does weird things. So let's see what we can do, but it's pretty hard to drift. From my experience, I don't think we're going to get highs at all on this first run, but we'll see what we can do. May have to, okay, well, as you can see there's no power. I'm actually accelerating through that corner. Oh god. Okay, yeah, it's very hard to get sideways. Oh, I expected it to, and then it didn't do power. I expected it to actually do something there, and then not only was I not able to make it drift, it maintained traction the whole time, and it cut power. So 30,000, obviously again that wasn't the best run, but I'm just kind of getting a feel for the car, and it's pretty hard to drift. It's definitely not made for a drift car. So what we're going to do, we're going to slap some upgrades on it, tune it a little bit, and then see if we can come back here and improve on that terrible score. Alright guys, so we're back in the garage, so let's see what we can do. So we're going to do a custom upgrade. First, I don't think, yeah, so it's just a drivetrain swap, and I don't want all-wheel drive. Definitely not. So we're gonna go front bumper. Why not? We'll do some of this stuff on it. I'm not gonna ruin a Mercedes with that. Okay, so tire compound. We're just gonna go sport. Yeah, we're just gonna go sport tires. Front tire width. We're gonna leave. Yeah, we're gonna leave width the same. I'll leave all this the same, so we just change sport compound. Drivetrain, we're going to upgrade all this. Race transmission, race driveline, and race differential. Okay. We are going to definitely upgrade the brakes. Springs, we're going to drop it. Any roll bars, we'll upgrade those. And definitely make it lighter. Hopefully, how much can we actually save? So 33. Oh wow. Okay, so that makes a huge difference. So engine, how much? Yeah, okay, I'll upgrade it to like 700 horsepower. We'll see how long it takes us to. Okay, So we'll just do that. Actually, I want to upgrade the cams. Okay. So we're at 846. That's okay. So let's see what we did. We're going to stop the setup there. So we dropped almost 100 pounds. We have a lot more power, almost 200 horsepower. I don't know how that's going to help us. Lateral G's, cool. Alright, so we're going to buy this, put it on our car, and we'll see. We'll tune it just a little bit, and then we'll see how much of a difference it actually makes. So tuning, let's see what we got. I'm going to put this at like 25 and this at 27 and a half. Gearing, we'll leave the gearing the same for now. Alignment, I'm gonna leave this at -1. We'll put this also at -1. I'll leave the toe the same, caster the same. I won't mess with that. I'll make these a little bit stiffer. And right height, I'm gonna drop the right height all the way down. Damping, I'm not gonna mess with that too much. Bring this to 90. Cool. That should be about good. So we're gonna head over to the drift track and see what it does. Alright guys, so we're at the drift location. So driving over here, I noticed a few things. It is very powerful and the power is pretty easy to manage. There's a lot of oversteer, even acceleration, so that's going to help a lot. So my biggest concern is if I can get the tail out without having to use the e-brake, then I think this will be a great drift build. But I noticed, messing around with the e-brake and stuff, for whatever reason, it still cuts the power every time you use the e-brake. So that, oh god, they're going to hit me. Oh my god. So again, that makes it pretty difficult for that type of drifting, but if we can get the back end out without really having to try too hard, then I think this drift build should be pretty good. And I'm glad I went with an 850 horsepower. It feels pretty good, and I feel like that's helping the back end come out a lot more. If I would have kept it at around 750 or so, I don't think it would be as good. So we're going to see what we can do on this track. I have high hopes for it. Oh god. I really wasn't expecting too much at the beginning. Oh, okay. This may not be as good as I hoped. May not even be able to get the zone. Okay. As you can see, oversteer's kind of a lot to handle. We're going to have to e-brake, and it cut power. Okay. Let's see what we can do going up here. So I feel like I could actually have a pretty good run with this and get a pretty high score. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try to go back the other way, because I feel like that really didn't represent anything about this car. I feel like I can do a lot more. I'm just going to launch in third gear because I can do that. Let's see what we can do going this way. Oh god. Not the best start. Okay. I had to use the e-brake, but really, BAC mono. Okay. Okay, that was a little better. So 58,000. I still think we can do better though. Alright guys. I'm feeling it. This is the one. Let's see. Come on. Be good to me. Okay. Oh, I had to e-brake on that one. And they ended it. Dang it. It's all good. Let's see. Don't. Oh, he got in my way. Either way, okay, I feel like I actually did pretty well on that one. I feel like this build was actually pretty good, especially considering this is not the first car I would use as a drift car. I feel like we actually got a pretty good run out of it. So, that's the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in that next one. Peace.